Heidi-ho, everybody. It is the Dennis and Andy show for another wild, wacky Wednesday.
What? Can we get a woot woot already? It's Wednesday. It feels like I was just over here. That long trip across town, fighting the traffic, going through the hordes of zombies, all to come to you guys live.
It is hump day.
Sure. It is.
It is hump day.
I know. No more need be said, Andy.
Hump day, free funny book. Nope, just new funny book day. I got my Mark Silvestri Batman Joker Deadly Duo because that book is just ballsy and awesome.
And I got my Perillo covers today. It's always a great day when Perillo puts another cover on a comic that I don't need to buy, but I do.
And he goes home and he rips that cover off and throws the rest of the book in the trash can.
Never. That's just sacrilege.
I know.
Matter of fact, you're going to burn for saying that. But it looks like we got people popping in already.
That's right. Randy Howell, hello. Posting links like a madman. Thank you so much. Kor-Drath on Indiegogo or Kickstarter. Kor-Drath. Oh, wait. This is the same one. And yes, it's on Indiegogo as well. So, Randy, thank you for posting those. You rock. Of course, one of our guests, Jimmy Reyes, Dragon Rage link. There it is. Another guest. That's right. We've got two today. Teen sensation Billy Tucci, Zombie Sama. There's the link for his. And they are in the description below as well. Paul Taylor, hello. Alex, hello. Oh, you had to bail because you got work to do, but you want to say hi. Thank you. Dan, hello to you.
That is the great thing about replays. You're hard at work, and for those of you that don't have a job that can listen to us, guess what? You can watch it when you're home tonight, all snug as a bug in a rug.
That's right. Joe Bernardo, hello. Aaron, hello. Amish Ninja in the house. Marcus is here. Lots of people. Pop XP. What handsome beasts, you know it. Takes time looking like this. Christian Zaffo, hello. JP Roca, Tarks 9. All right, let's bring in the guest for the show.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
It's a quiet drum roll.
Jimmy Reyes in the house. Hello.
You guys said ballsy comic book, and I went, that reminds me. People in CG are calling me the Mark Silvestri of CG. Oh. You don't know any of them. So don't go asking and verify it. But
it's definitely not because of your height.
Yeah. I think I'm up to Mark's knees. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Mark's like
6'5",
8 feet tall, and you're about 4. So
yeah. I'm
wow. Are you really 4 feet tall? Because I know Andy's not very good with measurements.
Hey, this is 7 inches right here. That's all I'm saying.
See how I teed that up, and Andy will take that swing every single time.
Yeah. Well, Andy's using the metric system. He's very
That's
European.
right. Exactly. That's right. Millimeters.
Exactly. Yeah. And our next guest, the teen sensation himself, Mr. Tucci.
Hello.
Oh, there's the bell.
That's right. The bell. He's the Bell of Doom. Is that a camouflage shirt? It is.
It's a super dry.
Oh.
Does it keep you super dry when you're out there hunting pheasant?
Yes.
Is that weird?
Though.
I want to get one of those shirts and say that it's super dry and say, you know what, it doesn't let me sweat. That's why I look bloated. I'm holding and retaining all that water because of the shirt.
Me too.
I'm telling you, those dry fit shirts are the bomb. Half of my wardrobe is dry fit. My other half is, of course, cool t-shirts like the DNA shirt. However, those are cotton.
I need dry fit underwear because I can just pee myself.
Well, those called Depends, Andy, and you've already got those.
That's because of little Andy. How big is little Andy? Where is little Andy?
Little Andy is he's over on my shelf.
That is phrasing I never wanted to hear.
You like
Little Andy's 5 inches,
especially in this rated PG show.
Yeah, how's little Andy today? Well, he's a little sluggish today, just leaning to the left.
Tired.
Yeah, a little tired.
He's tired.
So,
he woke up late.
yeah. So these dry fits, where do you get
woke
them?
me up in the morning and
Yeah.
maybe take him to the bathroom
It was
at
so-
2 a.m.
It was full
So-
salute, full. Where do you find dry fit shirts? Is that like an Academy brand or what is that?
No, dry fit's actually it's a type. There's a number of brands like Nike, Reebok. They all have their version of dry fit. Sometimes they're called tech, but it's all the synthetic spandex-ish type materials, and it's moisture wicking, and they're awesome. And
Wow.
yeah, I haven't pheasant hunted in years, but I used to.
Is pheasant hunting,
means
Billy?
never.
Like, is
no,
pheasant
I
hunting,
used
Billy, really dangerous? I mean, how scared are you that
Zombie
you're
said-
sweating out there?
Well, when they hit you in the dick, it is.
That's right.
Yeah, they're gonna hit your dick. Yeah, you're like, oh, just sweating out there,
So is that a real problem for you, Billy, on the regular?
I can share the video and show you.
You can. Feel free if you'd like.
All right,
You,
let me do it. Right
you're-
in the dick.
You pheasant hunt the wrong way. That bird comes down and flies
right.
right at your dick before it dies.
So I will say, out of all the times that I've pheasant or duck hunted or quail, never had that happen. So
Really?
this is a new one for me.
All right, let's see. Hang on. Let me find it. Give me a second.
yeah, dude, take your time.
Right
Take
in the
your
dick.
time.
Hit in the dick. Sorry, I know that's a family show. I shouldn't say that. I apologize.
Is it?
Well, it's Andy. So we got rid of the rated G rating a long time ago.
Hey, Rock, you ever see me get hit in the dick with a pheasant that I shot?
When you say
hit in the dick with a pheasant I shot?
So did you actually hit it?
You just have to watch the video.
yeah,
Okay.
see the when
So obviously you've seen the video.
Oh yeah, I've seen the video.
when you say it's a family show, is that because you two adopted a foreign baby, or what's going on here?
A family? No, we didn't adopt.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Technically, you're all family, so
Oh, yeah. See,
so there's a lot of juvies going on in here.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. You ready?
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Watch, I get hit in the dick with a pheasant. Zombie pheasant. There we go. You ready?
Yep.
Hey everybody, Billy Tucci here, and I'm hoping you will all support me and John Broly's Zombie Sama Dorm of the Dead. Basically, I'm out here zombie pheasant hunting, which is a infestation on the wilds of Long Island. And let me tell you about these zombie pheasants. Bird! Oh!
hey, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Like biker shorts under your kilt?
No
I'm talking
fucking
about.
way.
Zombie pheasants.
Every time, man, that just cracks me up. Every time.
Never get tired of that video,
Right in the
Billy.
dick.
You got the outtake?
Yeah.
Now-
You gotta show Dennis the outtake.
There's an outtake.
I thought
Well,
that
there's a
was.
couple of them, Pretty funny. Pretty funny. I didn't load them up, though. I have to
Oh.
load them up. There's just the regular video for Zombie Sama that if you share my campaign, we can throw that video on.
Oh yeah, no, we'll
Yeah.
we'll be doing. Oh, I was going to ask, do you want to share it or do you want me to?
I don't care. Either or. Hey, do you notice this? Look at my neck. Since I started working out again, this past like 7 months or so, Graham, look at these veins I got on my neck. What's that like?
Yeah, man.
Better blood flow?
I don't know what the hell is that.
Do you feel smarter?
the other night. Well, last night,
I
I'm like,
don't know.
whoa, damn veins.
Those
in
could
my
be
neck.
stress veins. Stress veins, I say.
That's
You
the, oh,
never
you
know.
worked out, Dennis. What do you think?
I don't
What's
know.
up with that?
I'm thinking those are stress veins, Billy. What's going on?
Very
Maybe it's your
stressed out.
deadline.
Very
Billy,
stressed out.
Dokium could use you for reference for Pitt. You got
Yeah, it just started showing up like a few months ago, and I'm like, what? And I noticed when I'm working out, I'm like, I see these veins.
Are you only working out your neck? What's going
Yeah,
on?
I'm not
right.
even working out my neck. I do shrugs. I do shrugs, but for the most
Yeah,
part, I'm doing
yeah.
something strong.
Yeah, Debbie's like, Billy, did you go and do that errand I told you? You're getting that workout, the shrug. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Andy. So I got to talk to Graham. I forgot to ask. Well, he wasn't on the show last night because he was sick. But I started doing. So I got up to do, and I was doing strong lifts, which is like
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of core. I'm doing what you call it every day. Squats every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Now I got up to like 285 with the squats.
Nice.
But I got to think in my knees. It's called Osgood-Schlatters disease, which means it's almost like I got 4 kneecaps. It's fucked up. It's real painful. Anyway, my knees are killing me. So I'm wondering, I can't go all the way down with the heavy weight. So then I switch back down to 225. So I'm doing 225, but I can't get all the way, get my legs to 90 degrees. So yesterday when I trained, I only did 135.
Yeah.
And I got all the way down, really down, like my ass almost hitting the ground. Like, don't you think it's probably better to go lower with lighter weight or not quite so much with heavier weight, right?
I would think so.
You want to hit the right angle, so don't put on too much weight. You're going to actually hurt yourself.
Yes.
Form is everything, so you want to go down. I did this for a couple of years here until I just hurt myself. Mm-hmm. My trainers taught me well, so it's all about the form. You're better off. I don't care if you do 100 pounds or slapping 245 weights on each side. And
that's what I'm doing. It's 135 with 3. Yeah. It's the 45-pound bar. Yeah, and then the weights, because when I warm up, I do it with just the bar, and I get all the way down.
Yeah.
Then when I do even with 225, I start going down. I'm like, damn, this my knees are killing me. And I even got
I wouldn't mess around because there's a couple rules of thumb. Like, Graham's really into it for building muscle and stuff like that. So doing what he does is good for that. But if you're just looking to kind of like maintain and basically do it so 5-6 years from now you're still flexible and all that, you can use lighter, more moderate weight, because you're still putting stress on the muscle and stuff,
right?
But you don't want to hurt yourself either.
Your body will tell you how much
hockey
you can
player thighs either,
right? But the squats are considered one of the best workout of anything that even the bodybuilders, when they do it. Squats are number one. If you go in and say, what's the one exercise I need to do, everyone will tell you squats.
Yeah, no, I do them. I love them. So that's what I'm going to do. 135 from now on, frig it. And then my sketchbook, if I could read one of your chats, 340 says, damn, Billy, did you go through jump school like that? Yeah, I did. And actually, one of the reasons why I got out the first time when I left the New York National Guard was because I failed the physical because of my knees, my Osgood-Schlatters disease. And then I was able to sneak into the Rhode Island National Guard. They didn't know,
man.
I started the Rhode Island National Guard for 3 years.
So it didn't
got our very own Steve Rogers here.
Yeah, it's killing me though, killing me. It's always been like that playing hockey. It's because I had a growth spurt and it doesn't set right. So,
why is the word good in that disease when it's like very painful?
I know. Good. It's no good. If you guys Google it, Osgood-Schlatters disease, which is it just sucks.
That's not one I've heard of.
And Richard knows this stuff too when it comes to working out. He says deadlift, but you deadlift as well.
I'm deadlifting 285.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you do.
I'm doing 285. I do 5 of them in a row. I'm up to that. That's it for me.
Yeah.
I might even go down to 275 and just leave it at that. And then I got up to 300 with that too. And then, but I still do the press. I do the shoulder press. I do 125 shoulder press. And then I do, I'm doing like 155 with the rows because those are pretty easy. The rows are pretty easy. And then the chest, I'm doing 160 with the chest on the machine. Yeah. And that's plenty enough. I might even go down to 150. I'm like, why am I doing this? So then again,
that's the thing.
Like Heroes Con, maybe you'd be like, oh, Billy, keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. I mean, it's just getting
back.
I've got a bad back. I've got a fused vertebrae and a bad back, so I'm just getting back into it. So I've been out for quite a few months, so it's hell starting up. It's literally, even though it's only been a few months, it's like you're starting over from ground zero.
Yeah. Well, I missed it today. I was supposed to lift today to go to the gym, and me and my buddy Rock are here, and he's fulfilling the Second Chance campaign, the She campaign, and Debbie goes, we have an emergency. I'm like, what? She goes, your son, William, was visiting the cemetery to go visit my father-in-law who passed away last year, and ran over a bungee cord. And the bungee cord popped his tire, got a flat from it. And so I'm like, so I have to drive 40 minutes to buy his job where he is. And I look at it, I should have took a picture of it. The bungee cord wire, there's just a little bit of wire left, but the rope, but the metal wire is impaled into his tire. So I'm like, oh, but I just passed a Goodyear tire station. So I'm like, all right, you take my truck. I'll drive your. He's got an Equinox, 2017 Equinox.
Yeah.
And I just had to drive like 1,000 feet down the road real slow with the hazards on, and they patched it up and he went. But that was my gym time. So I missed that because we're launching the Kickstarter at 7, so I can't go to the gym today.
Right.
Maybe
That's
these
okay.
veins in my neck will disappear.
No, they're not going anywhere.
How
What the
did you
hell
run
is
over a
maybe because I
bungee
lost
cord?
weight and there's blood flow going, but
Could be.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're getting better blood flow. Good veins.
That's right. Well, we're about to hear my garage door open because my wife is just getting home with.
should we hide?
Yeah.
Hide the beard. Hide the beard.
Asked, how are those sleeves treating me? You know, Christian, the sleeves treat me great because I never have any, nor will I ever. However, I did find out I am going to Korea in a couple of weeks, so I am going to the DMZ. They do have a dress code, I found out.
What?
It is.
Are you serious?
I have to buy pants because I don't own pants.
At the DMZ, they have a dress
Yes.
code.
You cannot go in unless you wear slacks, which is so I actually have to go out and buy a pair of slacks.
Did you say DMZ or DMV?
The DMZ.
What's that?
In
Demilitarized
between North and
zone.
South Korea, the demilitarized zone.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know you go. I thought you were going to get your driver's license renewed. I'm sorry.
No, he's going to South Korea in 2 weeks.
Yeah, my daughter's over there, so they wouldn't let me go the first time because they were all worried about World War III. And I said, by George, I am going this time. Oh, I have to wear sleeves. Oh my God, so I've got to bring a sleeve shirt and I have to buy a pair of pants. I mean, that just
For
sucks.
shame.
No. See, Citizen Ronan's got it backwards. Once you get to a certain age, you've earned the right to take your pants off.
That's right. Where's the coat?
That's true.
So, you see that old naked guy in the fountain at the mall? Nobody says anything to him. He earned it.
That's true.
Yeah.
And say the hell whatever you want.
Feels like me at home.
That's true. That's true. But let's talk about some campaigns. We'll talk a little Dragon Rage first.
That's right. Masculine, manly comic book here with beautiful, sexy women.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well,
Tell us about it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So Dragon Rage is about it's really about two kings, and it's got a king, a man king owns he runs just like the most powerful kingdom, and then there's the King of Dragons, and King of Dragons is the last dragon that's left because the humans, called the Dragaris, are the only ones that have the ability to capture the rage of a dragon. So they can actually take the rage of a dragon. If they can, beat the dragon, they kill it, take its rage, and they take on the power of a dragon as their own power. So at one point, the Dragari start hunting down all the dragons because they want to seize that power. Become very, very powerful. When that power allows them to have the Tucci neck.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So where did how was this idea born?
Well,
have you had this brewing for a long time?
I want to say yes because then it makes me sound very creative. But I was sitting around one day and I've been inking for people in Comicsgate, and I said, man, I want to do what they're doing. I'm really inspired. I love what everybody's doing. And I said, I need to come up with an idea. So I just sat around and asked myself, what do I want to draw? I like to draw women. I like to draw. I want to draw I never drew a dragon, but I want to draw a dragon. And I just came up with the idea of a girl who could become a dragon. And then I went and I published the book, issue number 1. And then I went, nah, this isn't good enough, man. Like, this isn't unique enough. That's been done. So I went back back to inking, took about 2 years off, and then came back to this project and just revamped the whole thing, started over from scratch.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So I thought, what would be different? What if you could become a dragon? Like, I love Star Wars. I love the Jedis, and I love Game of Thrones. I love that there's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of political things going on in Game of Thrones. And so I combined the two together. And I thought, man, it'd be kind of cool. And I also love Thundercats. So these guys kind of hold up their swords. They call upon the rage, the soul of the dragon that they've captured and have put inside their weapons. So you can see here, like this in this artwork, how they kind of do it.
Yeah.
And then they start taking on Dragonlight features. They just become, this whole book. We hit the pavement running. I mean, it's not just straight action, 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 but there is deep story, a lot of conflict builds, a lot of story. We introduce characters, but we do open the book up with some pretty badass action.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who's doing the coloring on this stuff?
I have Andrew Dollhouse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we go way back. Me and Andrew. I've known him for like 30 years. So
Have you really?
Yeah.
That's funny because I've worked with him a few times. The first time was probably 2005 or 6, maybe. But yeah, I've always liked his work. His stuff's cool.
Oh, that's close to the time that I've known him. I mean, I met him, I think, in the mid '90s or late '90s. He and I were both at. I think he was doing work for Antarctic Press, and I was there at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in their studio.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah, and I got to meet him early on. And it's pretty cool. That, you get to meet people later on in the industry, and you get to see like how they've evolved, and it's so cool. To get to see people have grown in the industry. I just hate it when they've gotten better careers than I do when they're more successful. Then I get mad. But
No, never say that.
No.
then I strategically plant bungee cords out there so their children run it over when they're passing by. So.
Oh.
Wow, that
It ain't
took it
easy,
to a
man.
whole new level.
It did.
I'm petty,
Way to
I'm
go
like,
dark.
Yeah. So this is some new artwork. I've been posting artwork every day throughout my campaign. Cool. I've been drawing and letting the backers know, what is currently going on, where they've contributed to the campaign, where's their contribution going to, what's the status. I've been streaming every day, also to hopefully entice, potential new backers to see, well, what's this book about? What's it going to look like? And I've been drawing these pages live, just
that's cool.
Sketching them out, and then I post them in the updates, just letting people know the progress of the book. It's moving forward, even though the campaign hasn't closed yet. Still got.
Are you
8 days?
Are you working professional or are you working?
Am I working
digital?
Professionally? Never.
Yeah.
I hope
Are
to
you
someday,
working digital or traditional? Is what I meant.
Yeah,
to say.
yeah. And I'm definitely on this one. I'm going digital. Yeah, digital.
Okay.
Makes it faster and easier for me to get through it. Yeah.
Pull up Dan's comment. Dan says Jimmy just turned into Snidely Whiplash. That is a great comment.
That's funny.
It went over my head though. I mean,
What's that?
Yeah, what's Snidely Whiplash? Dan.
Oh.
Marcus wants to know if you're going in demand. I would have to assume yes.
My last campaign I only ran for 30 days and didn't go in demand. I like that because I want to just get fulfilled and get the books out there to everybody. So this time around, honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing, if I'm gonna just go 30 days or if I will go in demand. So if you're interested in the book and you're able to get it within the 8 days, I'd recommend doing that because I still don't really know. I know there are people in CG that are saying, I should do 60 days and go in demand. So I'm still figuring everything out right now.
Sure.
It doesn't hurt. See what I've learned when we go in demand, right? And then we start fulfilling, we get a whole nother spike.
Oh, really?
Because people know their books are now ordering on demand. So it's almost like they know that once people start showing their books on social media, we start making promos or videos. Here we are. We're packing the books. We get a big spike of another couple of $1,000s by people like, okay, now I'll pledge because I know I'm going to get the book in a week or two.
Right.
Yeah, Marcus is suggesting going 60 days, which I think is good advice. I mean, that's the advice I'm getting from the top guys, like from all of you guys and everyone saying go 60 days. So I may end up doing
that. That's what I would do. I personally, I would do that if, that's what we do.
Yeah, I agree.
Randy just popped up a good comment. It says, go in demand, let the people collect their text refunds first. I agree. People are going to get their money in and they're going to want to spend it unless you have to pay in. Then they won't. But the bulk of the people will have money burning a hole in their pockets.
Sounds like you're not getting a refund, Dennis.
Nope. It's awful bitter, and I'm not talking about it anymore.
Mm.
Well, I guess you're not buying dinner tonight then.
Nope. I'm going hungry.
Bastard. Well, you can buy mine.
Nope. Not
You're
happening.
going hungry.
It's kind of like my wife. She has a great job, good career, doesn't get tax refunds really. You know?
No, for
Really?
real. We get killed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She makes good money, and then it's like, she doesn't get anything. So
Yeah.
it's
Good for her.
yeah.
Now it's like, is that like, are you saying it's like a sugar mama? Is that what you're implying?
Dude, I'm a stay-at-home husband. I'm a trophy husband. Oh yeah, man.
I don't know about
Whoa.
I don't know about
Whoa. I am
about,
too.
I don't know about the trophy
Yeah.
part for either one of you.
Whoa,
schlubs.
trophy. I'm not the consolation or booby prize, depending on what part of the country you're from.
Yeah.
I am lean, mean. Well,
Right,
okay,
top
none of
shelf
those.
prize.
I'm mean. All right.
Yeah.
But I'm also a trophy husband. She
I
touts
literally
me
can
around
fit on the
and
shelf.
Talks
Yeah.
nice to me to her coworkers. I don't understand that.
Wow.
I don't either.
I don't know how it happened. I got really lucky. She's half my age. She's beautiful, and supports me really.
Well, we know.
Oh, I
We
mean,
know how
Jimmy,
you
the whole
got
half your age thing. I mean, I'm sure if
Yeah.
I went to a high school right now and started talking somebody up and just kept talking to, what do they call that, grooming? And just kept doing that for a few years, I could probably get married too when they're
Yeah, but last
legal.
time you got arrested when you did that. So
Yeah.
don't do that again, Andy. You
Well,
got
people-
pages to finish.
People always assume that I met her like really young, and they go, "When did you guys meet?" And I go, "Man, I still remember the first time I saw her playing on that swing set."
Oh, I
no.
thought you were saying. I still remember the first time I changed that diaper. Oh, what a stinker!
Oh
it
my
was.
God! Oh my God! There are too many Biden jokes in this.
Yeah.
worse.
No, but I mean, she was already, she was in her 20s. She's in her 20s now, but she was in her early 20s already,
Right.
independent on her own. So I didn't go Superman on her, and
Hey,
she wasn't a
Love
teenager.
finds her way in strange places, so congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not rocking the boat. I'm hey, I'm not looking to gift horse in the mouth.
So I do got one question. Brian
Yeah.
Blevins posted, it says, the only thing missing is Tucci, a boombox, and a piece of cardboard. Does that imply that you used to break dance, Billy?
No, never. My friend Dennis did.
I was gonna say, there's no
did
way.
break dance at weddings. I have. That was something I would always do. That one thing where you spin. I'll do that. I'll do it at Heroes. You'll see, Andy.
Oh, I was gonna say the only thing I could do was the robot, which I could do that if I see you in Jersey.
Oh yeah, well we'll be in Jersey. So no, so it's so funny that we have friends that we knew people that were break dancers and people that were heads, and there was a teen. We're in like 11th grade, so there was a teen disco called Les Jardins, and there was going to be a fight outside between the break dancers and the heads. And I remember we got back and we would tell my friend Frank's mom, and she's like, "So are you guys break dancers or heads?" And Frank goes, "We're breads."
No.
Because we're in the middle,
Smooth. You became a lawyer.
Hockey players, man. We were in the middle, we were like,
Very
Man,
nice.
we were a good time.
So I know that Dan Frega was into rapping. I remember he rapped at the Christmas party at Wildstorm.
He raps in the car driving, so yeah. I mean, what can you say?
He did it at the party, and then I think he would breakdance too, if I remember correctly.
Was he good?
His rapping?
Yeah.
I remember it being okay, being pretty good.
Yeah, his rapping's good. I don't
Yeah,
know about
I
breaking.
don't know anything about rapping. I'm like, God, that sounds pretty good.
I don't remember it being bad. I mean, that's the thing.
No.
I don't remember what it was, but I just remember it wasn't.
He can
wasn't
spit
bad.
the jams, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, super hot fire.
Super hot fire, spitting them jams.
That's
do it
right.
all
Yeah.
over like
We know the lingo.
demands.
We know what the kids are saying today. We're hip. We're into the now.
That's
the
right.
now. Yeah.
So you realize what we've just started here. Andy's all the way driving to supper tonight. He's going to be rapping the entire time in his seat. He's already started. So we need to change topics. Otherwise, it's going to get stuck in his head.
To the hip hop, hip it to the hibbity hip hip.
Hibbity,
Yeah, there you
hibbity,
go.
hibbity, hibbity, hop.
Thanks, Billy. You're a help.
Hey, Billy. Hey, Billy and Jimmy, do you call it supper or dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner.
What do you call
Dinner.
supper? Isn't supper different than dinner? Supper is something different.
No. Whoa. There is a difference. Dinner is the time from say 4 o'clock to like 6 o'clock, and supper is afterwards. That's
God,
why
we're
they're
all
supper
really-
clubs,
Oh no.
not dinner clubs.
Oh, so why? Yeah. So who eats dinner? No one eats dinner between 4. We all eat supper then, right?
I eat
you guys
supper.
dinner early.
So we're eating
Yes.
supper, calling it dinner.
But I take a lot of garbage because I call it supper.
So if you call it supper, you must also call a soda pop. You call it pop.
I actually call it soda. But
Wow.
if I'm thirsty, I go over to the bubbler to get a drink.
Wow.
I go to the water fountain.
So yes,
Wait,
the
the
other
water fountain called a
49
bubbler.
states, other than part of New England, calls it a water fountain. We call it a bubbler.
Wow. How in the world? Wait, is that based on like the tank that sits on top and it would go like bloop bloop and then you put the cup underneath? Is that what you're calling a bubbler?
Yeah, is that why?
No, it's
just a stupid fountain where you
It's a
press it and
water
the water
fountain, but
shoots
yes,
up.
it was called a water fountain. Now, is
Right.
it slippers or house shoes?
Slippers.
Yeah, slippers. We're not gay.
Slippers. Yeah.
I'm also slippers, but I have a relative from the south, and it's house shoes.
Do you guys wear slippers?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, me too. What kind of slippers you got?
I got moccasin Uggs.
Yes, nice.
Nice and fuzzy. I love the way they feel in the winter. Like, I'll be honest, down here, it's already getting like winter's done. I mean, it's 63
that.
today.
Look at
Yesterday.
Jimmy. He's
Look at
got
that bad boy.
fancy ones.
Nice.
I'm only 4 feet tall and I wear a size 10.5, baby.
Oh, now we know why she
Look
married
at
him.
that. Yeah. Look how big it is. Look at my foot. It's bigger than my head. Look at that.
Wow. So Oompa Loompas have big feet. Now
Like
I
a hobbit.
understand.
I think it'd be more of a hobbit. You know, got a little fur.
Hobbit.
Got a little fur in there. Some big
So you
bumper
got
feet.
furry feet, I guess.
Yeah.
I got a pair of LL Bean slippers a few years back, moccasins, and I got to wear them only special times because I had a pair of Nikes, like regular Nike slippers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, those LL Bean. That's where I wear my LL Bean pajamas and my robe.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And I sit there
With
with
the
a glass
cigar?
of scotch.
Dude, I tell you, man, I got a oil change the other day, and I got to the place.
Whoa,
to
whoa!
get
We
it
want to hear
done.
about your visit to the proctologist.
Hey. And I got to the auto place, and I looked down, and I still have my freaking UGG slippers on because they're outdoor as well, you know, with the thick soles. And I was like, damn it. So I told my wife that. She's like, okay, Grandpa. And I was like, what? You know.
Yeah, he's
I
got
don't
his
know if it-
colostomy bag and his Uggs and his walker and yeah. Now I do Crocs. That's the only thing I do outside of shoes.
When you're gardening?
Yeah,
I
do
have my
Crocs and
hunting.
everything.
I have Crocs. I have Crocs when I go hunting because I wear them when I change to go. When I change in my closet, and I wear my Crocs to go into my truck because my boots are in my truck because I don't want my boots to touch the mat of the truck in case I don't know, whatever the hell could be on it. So I only wear my boots in the field, but I got camouflage Crocs.
Oh, nice.
Camouflage. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. My sketchbook 340. How tall are you, Jimmy? Oh, and house shoes in South Texas, but most of us use sandals year round.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Texas. Wait, where's the cowboy boots? If you're in Texas,
That's true.
just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. You definitely. Everyone owns like one pair because we just had in February we had rodeo in town, so everybody wears their cowboy boots and the hat. It's a
That's
big thing
right.
here.
I
And,
still have my cowboy boots from when I lived in Texas.
Yeah, over here
And
we
I
wear.
didn't even do the ostrich
Wait a
skin.
minute, you
or the
lived in
snake
Texas?
skin.
Wow, that's pretty.
I do not have cowboy boots. I like cowboy boots. I wouldn't mind having a pair, but I just don't ever see when I would wear them.
He says he's a Cowboys fan, but doesn't own cowboy
That's
boots.
what you need. You need Dallas Cowboy themed cowboy boots.
That's true.
They do make girl ones. They should fit you.
Shut up. Pasquale says, what do you wear when you come out of the closet?
Oh, thank you.
Nothing.
Crocs.
I was just going to say,
Nothing.
boy, that would be an embarrassing one.
Yeah, I got cowboy boots too. I got cowboy boots.
All right, Jimmy, take us through your tears. Your
Oh
tears.
yeah. Tell you all about my sad time, my sad story.
Yeah.
My mother and father abandoned me, and
Yeah, you know.
yeah. So I got my main cover A, in here, and you get a choice of different covers. So this is the most popular cover, and it's the one that I drew right here, cover A.
Nice.
And honestly, I mean, I was so excited. I was talking to my wife, going, "Oh my God, everybody's buying my cover, and I have a Dave Finch on there." She's like, "Well, I think they're buying that booty." And I went, "Oh, I thought it was my art, But
yeah, well, it is your art. You drew it.
yeah, I'm the one that sketched that booty. And so wraparound cover. Most of the covers here, all the covers here are $25. I do have a deluxe art print that'll be, because I'm digital and people want an original of my artwork. So this is going to be a print on Strathmore Bristol board. And it's going to be, it's going to look like, smell like, feel like exactly like an original artwork. And it's only $50. Yeah, and then so people want everything. So they've been asking, like, I want all covers. So I created all the covers, and then I added a cover. And they go, "Oh, I want everything and that cover." So then I added the David Finch cover into it. And then I added a second Dave Finch cover. And they said, "No, I want that. I want it all in one." So I made another tier, the completely everything. And I made that the featured tier up here.
Oh,
so I made,
nice.
Yeah, I made that especially for one backer. And then I made it live, and 2 other people came in and got everything. So they save on shipping. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You want me to play the trailer?
Yeah, play the video real quick.
Guys, a better idea. Here, let me see. All right. We don't need to see all the yoga videos I like to watch. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
My history. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Here's the trailer.
Dragali, the true dragon masters. Humans with the rare ability to capture the rage of the dragons, wielding their powers as their own.
That's a good trailer, brother.
Heck yeah, man.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a real good trailer. So, guys, go check out Jimmy's Dragon Rage. The Crown of Fire. Links are in the description below. And, of course, people are posting them in the chat for you guys. Thank you guys for posting those. So, yeah, go check it out. It looks like a really cool book. Jimmy's doing some good stuff. He's definitely teamed up with the great colorist and Andrew Dowhouse, that's for sure. So.
Yeah, and the writer is amazing. I have David Philpott as my writer. He's a newcomer, but man, I'm to comics, but comic book writing, but he's amazing. The guy is
cool.
Fantastic writing. And this is a book that people are going to want to read. And I appreciate all the compliment on my artwork, but it is going to be a book that you're definitely going to want to read. So
Awesome.
So if you want to put it in the case and CGC that thing, it's too good of a story. So buy 2.
Yep. Randy just said refresh. Jimmy passed a milestone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it got me over 13. Man, I have been trying to get over 13. That is awesome. I really appreciate that, guys.
Beautiful.
Any backers that back me, if you guys tag me on Twitter or whatever, we'll give you shout outs. We even mention them on our live streams, both myself and Anna. She likes to do the shout outs in the Harley Quinn voice. She does a Harley Quinn impersonation.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's really good with it. So.
Your voicemail should be her doing the Harley Quinn voice saying you're not available to answer the phone.
Because you're chained up.
It's an excellent idea.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And someone says, I know where Jimmy lives or something like that. My sketchbook. Yeah, I've been open about it. I mean, I'm in the hill country right outside of San Antonio. So
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
I
it
didn't
sounds
know
like
there were hills in Texas. So there you go.
yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's the most beautiful part of Texas.
Yeah. I'm just right outside of San Antonio. We go into San Antonio all the time. So
Oh, yeah, I used to do that. I used to live down in Mission, down by Mac Allen, as they say down there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
my wife crossed over the border every day for work.
wow. Yeah, I'm right near between Bernie and San Antonio, but I'm closer into San Antonio. So we just
Who knew Dennis's
Yeah.
wife was a cartel member? I mean, that was
a
shocking. to me.
coyote? No.
She was a coyote.
Hey,
exactly.
don't say that. She runs that shit.
She was a coyote. When she went to work, it would be through the tunnel in the backyard to get to the other side.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Think
my,
of it.
my house was just a couple of miles, literally from the border.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why some nights it would take her 2 hours to get home. She'd call, yeah, I'm stuck on the bridge again because you have to go through the security, and it was just always a pain. So
Not
we did that
anymore.
for a few years.
Was that the bridge? Remember the TV show on FX it dealt with specific bridge that connected Texas and Mexico. What
I
was the
don't.
name of the bridge? Do you remember?
Nah, it's the one that went into Reynosa. I don't remember the name of the
Shit.
bridge.
I bet that was it.
But yeah, because she worked at the Maquiladora over there. They built everything down in Mexico, and the DC was over in the U.S. So yeah,
Mm.
yep,
Cool.
loved it
Hey,
down there. But
Dennis,
yep.
what's your daughter doing in Korea, South Korea?
teaching
Cool.
Oh, nice.
What does she teach?
English, well, technically everything, but she's in particular types of schools that everything is. They want them to only learn English and everything. So the whole thing is to, bring through, English, everything. So she teaches there. She's teaching the younger kids right now, very young kids. And she's moving home. She's been over there for a few years. We visited her a couple of years ago for Thanksgiving. And so we're coming over to help bring some stuff back and tour for a couple weeks. And I'm going to hit the demilitarized zone, which I've been so excited for because she wouldn't let me do it last time. So like I said, it'll be nice. It'll be the last chance I probably get to go over to Korea.
What happened? I mean, did she show like Korea a picture of you in shorts and like, no, you can't show those knees here. That's offensive. Cover those knees up.
No. She's always loved Korea. That was where she wanted to go for years. And she is very glad she did. It has been an incredible experience for her. But she came home from Christmas. All the family's here. All of her friends are here. All of her support groups are here.
Yeah.
So, it was great. And I'm glad she did. She's been happy as a pie. But, time to come home. So we get to go out for one last visit.
Wow.
Have some really great Korean barbecue for a couple of
Bulgogi?
weeks. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I
Did
think
you?
if I paid your wife enough money, when you're at the DMZ, she would just push you over to the North Korea side.
That would be awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just like, hey,
Wow.
wait, if
Andy
we took
just said he wants to do the show solo from now on.
I was going to say, do you think Kim Jong Un would give you a Wi-Fi hookup just for Wednesdays?
You know what? Maybe if I'm lucky, he's there one day and he goes, "Oh, you're from the Dennis and Andy show. Yeah, come on over."
I have a question though for Dennis. All right, so say you're on the border right there between South Korea and North Korea, and
Yep.
if your daughter took your Uncanny X-Men #1, your CGC grade, threw it over the line into North Korea, would you cross that line and get it?
Well, see, that's a scenario that would never happen because she will not put her grubby little fingers on it until I'm dead and buried. And she already said, because I told her I am burying myself with my X-Men #1 in the grave. And she looked at me without missing a beat and goes, "I got a shovel."
yeah.
And I looked
I'll
at
dig
her
it up.
without a beat and said, "I got a bigger shovel."
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, she will. That is an impossibility because she can't get her hands on it because it is out of reach.
Oh yeah.
Only I know where he keeps it.
Oops, sorry.
Oh my
Another
God,
missing-
tornado's coming. All right,
Ah,
Jimmy,
it's a missing child.
let us know how Oz is when you get there.
Missing child. Well, we can't blame Andy this time. He's here. He's been live.
He's got a he's got
He's
an
got an
alibi.
alibi.
That's
Yeah.
right. All right, let's talk Zombie Sama.
Yeah, let's hear about this.
Let's see that sucker, Mr. Tucci.
Oh, am I going to share it?
Yeah.
Share the campaign? Let's share the campaign. Hooray.
You mean share the profit? You want to share it with us?
I did. I'm sharing it. There you go.
There
Zombie
it is.
Sama,
Zombie
Dorm of
Sama.
the Dead. This is our little zombie campaign, a little zombie comic that could. My co-creator John Broly and I, we've been working on this book, or John really, because he's doing all the hard work. For the past 2 years, the book, it's 104 pages, and it is completely done, except for about 20 pages of colors, and those will be done next week.
Now, is he coloring it as well?
No. We have Paul Little colored it, and Sean Callahan are our colorists.
Now, does this story pick up like right after the events
It
of the?
does not. No, it does not pick up right after. But if you want a book that does, we have The Winter Ronin right here. The Winter Ronin is a 24-page comic that is our little in between book. But you don't need to read Zombie Sama 1 to read Zombie Sama 2. We cover all that, or Dorm of the Dead. And it's a fun book. It's a great fun book. Shows how out of control co-ed hormones trigger the zombie apocalypse, if you will. And you got a great cover by everyone's favorite Reyes.
I know. I love that camera angle. It's funny too, because when I first saw it, it didn't really hit me of the camera angle of that being the lower jaw.
Yeah, right. So and you see there's the top of the dude's head flying right there.
That is freaking awesome. Yeah,
great job. Really, I mean, what a great cover by her. And then we have I don't know if you guys know Zombie Tramp, Dan Mendoza. Zombie Tramp is a fantastic cover, a comic. And Dan is huge on Kickstarter. Totally independent, totally one of our allies.
Oh, cool.
And he lent his talents to do a variant cover for us. And then we got this is our Indiegogo exclusive. This is all for the famous Vault of Horror comic number 15, Vault of Horror number 15 cover. Then you have mine, that's my hardcover. And then we also have a fun book. There's the Winter Ronin, of course, which is a nice bridge go-between. Or you can buy all three books together. And then She Returns, bro.
Yeah.
She Gatecrasher Ash Can Edition. She Gatecrasher is me and J.C. Vaughn. It's comic. That's next original She graphic novel that's coming out we'll launch it in August on Indiegogo.
Okay.
And it's basically Anna gets thrust back into comic book time to the 1930s, where she meets Gekepta. This is my original She character drawing right here. This is what she originally looked like.
I love it.
And then she evolved into this, which, the famous She.
Yeah.
And it's all that Anna has to battle her way through every comic genre and all the decades. So she's got to battle her way, through World War II, through horror, through westerns, through dinosaur comics, sci-fi, the Marvel, independent, the Marvel color explosion of the 60s.
Yeah.
To the Image, the bad girls, all that, and she's just she has to follow the comic book trends to get herself home. So this is the Ash Can for it's 24 pages. It's by me and J.C. Vaughn, and I'm really excited about that.
So when she goes back in 1930, will she meet Art Taber?
She does meet Art Taber. Yeah. Oh, she's going to meet all the bros. I think that's going to be a new staple for us, is to have the bros in comics.
I know.
Art's going to be the world's oldest man.
That's right.
But this my buddy Sigmund Torrey colored this, and he colored this Gekepta, right? Gekepta, exactly the way I colored it by hand back in 1990. I think I created her.
Oh, were you using like color pencils?
That too, because I noticed when you sent out the update, I was like, oh, look at that. He's got old school color and, and current. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and it's just fun. And you can see how late 80s, X-Men inspired this is,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then I was like, and it evolved into the She everyone knows this one.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun to give the first She her due.
Sure.
And we're launching this. This is now live on Indiegogo, and the original art is going to be up for sale. The cover art, the first time I've drawn this character since 1991, I think.
Wow.
It's offered on the Kickstarter page because we launched Kickstarter tonight.
Yeah.
as well. So because we do Indiegogo and Kickstarter, and we have a nice balance between
Speaking
them.
of which, Randy's asking, I want to back the complete Zombie Saga, Sama, but should I back it now on Indiegogo or wait for the Kickstarter launch?
No, back it now. It's up to you. Either way, we'd be truly appreciative of it. If you want to back on a Kickstarter, that kind of helps that stretch goal. We're only asking for $2,500 to get that goal. But if you could help us, this would be fantastic. The last Zombie Sama combined did, I think, $74,000 combined. And we're hoping to get there too. We're basically on par with this book, but this book is a lot bigger. That was 48 pages. This book is 104 pages of story and art complete.
Yeah.
So badass, man.
Have you mentioned? Did you mention what the story, the little side story, what he's looking for? Have you told them yet?
Oh well, he loses his shoe in the yeah.
Oh really?
In the Winter Ronin, he loses his shoe, and he's trying to get his shoe back, and he discovers what caused the zombie infestation.
Oh, okay.
And John just drew that book a few months ago, so this is actually newer than Dorm of the Dead, and it is just exceptional. Wow. I think it's only $21 for this book, The Winter Ronin.
Oh, that's cool.
So every little bit helps. We really appreciate it. Got a lot of fun goals. Yeah, $21 for the Winter Ronin comic, 24-page floppy. If you missed the last one, we're doing a new fan appreciation edition of the original Zombie Sama, which is a fun book, and a blank cover edition. The exclusive My Little Gatecrasher bundle, which is only $35. You get a print and the comic. And that book is only printed for this campaign. Basically, all these books, right, are printed just for the campaign. Yeah. Because none of them are going to be in shops. They're only going to be exclusive to our backers.
Right.
So you get the Ash Can edition if you want. The Ash Can has the Winter Ronin, Dorm of the Dead, and the She one for $50. So fun. And then of course our premium hardcover edition. But it's a fun campaign. It's a great book. I'm real proud of it. And again, this book will be done. The colors will be done next week. It should go to the printer the week after that. And then I guess we'll wait 6 weeks like everything else.
Yeah, no doubt.
Damn book to get printed. But as long as we get that book out, because our next Indiegogo will be the Shi Senryaku Omnibus, our next Omnibus edition.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. When are you launching that one?
May.
Oh, okay.
So that'll have.
Yeah, I knew there was something before the one in August, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's May, and then we'll get that out by August, and then November we'll have another Indiegogo. We're not quite sure of that. I've done my printing schedule, my publishing schedule, all the way to 2025.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of getting these books. Only release the books that are finished before we even launch the campaign. That's the goal from now on. So we got to see what it's going to be. We're not quite sure what it is. It's between 1 or 2 books.
Yeah,
but cool. I'd like to get it, because if I do a November book, then I can a November launch. We could fulfill that book in January and then launch another campaign in February, and do 4 a year. That's the goal.
Well, Randy took your advice. He just backed it. Number 202, complete Zombie Sama.
Oh, we're over 200 backers, bro. What?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a refresh.
Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, we're almost at 19,000. Holy shit.
And Phil, our buddy Zaid Comics says, Billy, do you need exclusive things for the Kickstarter if you're doing an IGG as well? Thinking of trying out Kickstarter? Yeah, you can answer it. Yeah, I know the answer as well, but you go ahead.
Yeah, no, Phil, great idea. Great thing to do. What we do is we have it. It's called hashtag No Fan Left Behind. So it's our No Fan Left Behind campaign strategy. So what we do is that because our Indiegogo backers got us already to our $15,000 goal, we launched it last week. The Kickstarter people and the Indiegogo people will both benefit from each other's stretch goals. You get the same stretch goals.
Yeah.
So it'll make our stretch goals a lot faster, you know what I mean? And again, we'll see we're going to announce our first stretch goal on Friday. We just want to see how the Kickstarter does, because then we'll know what numbers are, because we're almost at 19,000. So maybe 25,000, but if the Kickstarter does really well, that'll be a 30,000 combined, which is, really nothing. And I say, we do nice levels. So I'll say, okay, the next Indiegogo stretch goal is 25,000, and then on Kickstarter we'll say it's 10. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it all balances out. And someone
cool.
said I was working with a publisher. I'm not working with any publishers. Somebody
Yeah, I
said.
think so.
Oh, there it is. Is Billy still working with a publisher? Nope, I haven't worked with any publishers in a long time, and I'm happy for it. Last publisher I worked for was when I wrote Miss Fury in 2019 and 2020 for Dynamite.
God,
Early
that seems so
2020. So that's
long
like
ago.
3 years ago. Holy crap.
I know. Amish Ninja says, will these books be on demand for us non-super
Not
sugar mama people?
Yes, we go in. I don't. Again, Jenny, you're not sure what you're doing, but we're going in demand for sure. Am I echoing? I think I have my volume up too loud.
No, it could be.
No,
I
think
don't
it's
know. We don't hear it on our
I don't
end.
hear an echo.
No.
No. Anyway, so it also because it's sharing. That's why. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go in demand, but it's going to be short because we have to launch Zombie Sama. I'm sorry, we have to launch the She Omnibus in early May.
Right.
So it'll basically be in demand while we're fulfilling at the end of April and early May. So maybe, I guess to the end of April, we'll be, the campaign will be in demand until the end of April.
And Dragon Rage only has 7 days left, and I'm still kind of figuring out what the best way to offer my campaign for backers.
If I was you, I would go another 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
This is just me. If I was doing this campaign for you, I would go another 30 days, and then I would go in demand until you start fulfilling.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I 100% agree with that because I think if you just pull it down, you're just taking money off the table for you, you know.
The problem is that, you know, fans, some people are following, you know, they're very committed. They're always there. And other fans, you just may catch somebody's eye one day, or they might see a post or whatever. And you want to have that entire lead time to hit as wide of an audience as possible, even if it's just one here, one there. You know, it's worthwhile to keep it up.
Yeah. You can say that again. No, but I think that's where I'm going to be leaning, because that seems to be the consensus. You know, everyone that has the large campaign.
And then, you know, on your first on the night that your first 30 technically ends, you know, you live stream, do a little, you know, closeout thing for the first 30, and then, you know, the second 30 you do another one for it when it goes in demand. You know?
I like that. I like that idea. I've seen a couple done that way. I wonder if Ethan would host the closeout. I know he hosts a lot for the Kings. That's a great idea, doing that.
Kings is a great night to do your closeout because he's got 1,500 people watching.
Yeah.
I think the Kings, because I'd like to do that too. I don't know when we did our closeout date, but that's a great closeout night. I think
mine closes out on a Monday, so I wonder if.
No, I mean, if it does, you should ask him.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I think that's good advice. You know, to close out, go another 30, and then try the in-demand thing. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Well, that's good that you're launching that tonight at 7. That'll be cool. Hey, did you get your mail yet today, Billy?
Yeah.
You should have got a package from me.
No.
It said it was delivered.
Those knees.
Off.
Look at those knees. How do you run that fast?
I know. How can he run that fast? Boy, you tell him mail. He's like me when I get mail. I'm like, I got mail.
Yeah.
I like mail so much. If I hear the mail truck, I'm in the middle of a little fun time with my wife, if you know what I mean. I'm like, I'll be right back. I'm expecting something.
You know, when I'm walking up the driveway, if mail's already come, I get a text. Can you bring the mail on your way up?
Well, that's just because I'm lazy.
Well, there is that too.
Yeah. So, guys, go check out why Billy's going to get that.
Him and his 4 kneecaps move really quickly.
Go check out Zombie Sama. It's a fun book. I got the first one. It is a really fun book. So definitely go check it out. Links are down below. People are posting them. Thank you so much, Randy and other guys, for posting. And also, of course, check out Jimmy's Dragon Rage as well. And let's see how long it takes Billy to get back up those steps. He'll come back up and be like, I blew out my knee.
Texas Mofo says, "Will Jimmy be around at the end of his closeout if Ethan hosts?" Yeah, I'll get kicked out of my own. I'll get kicked out of my own closeout.
Hey, you know what,
Yeah.
Jimmy? I'll bite the bullet that night if that happens. If somebody's coming in, I'll be like, no, I'll be the sacrifice. This is more important, and
Yeah.
I'll bail.
I got kicked out of my own lunch.
Whoa,
It's all part of the
like a hierarchy.
Oh,
you know.
Oh, what?
Even better, I get to see him open it.
I know, this is like
Yeah.
live stream.
Andy Smith, NC,
Doc
USA.
Sandy.
So we'll see. Like I said, I was at a flea market with my daughter, and I saw something, and I was like, I think Billy would like this.
Shut up! You got me a present.
I did, I call them friendship gifts.
Well, you
Every
know,
now and then I
one-
see something that a friend of mine I think might like, and I'll pick it up and just mail it off and be like, you got a friendship gift coming.
Well, I gotta tell you,
He's greasing the
there's
wheel.
one bro that's off the kill list in the.
Nice!
Thank you.
I will survive New Jersey.
I have a Christmas card list. Billy's got a hit list. I love the difference.
I have a Christmas list, so yeah, you're off my
Exactly.
Christmas list. You know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, didn't Beck? She's Sakura.
Ah.
Oh, didn't Beck? Oh, yes. Lived.
Well, we know he could hit Andy. He hit zombie pheasant, so
That's right.
I got my
Yeah.
trusty knife that my buddy Bo Smith got me for Christmas here.
Oh, is that
Hell
bone?
yeah.
I believe it is. Yeah. It's,
Wow.
it's a. Can't read it. What the hell does it say? It says.
Buck.
No, it's not a buck. It's a rider. Something rider.
Mm. Yeah.
Badass. All right.
The excitement mounts.
I know. I'm all excited. Let's safety first, right? Let's close.
Speaking of
Let's cleanse that.
speaking of while we're waiting, Billy, we couldn't help but notice how fast you could run.
Dude,
after,
you sprinted out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
How did you run so fast with those 4 kneecaps?
I know. It hurts. My knees are always killing me. Shut up. Rock, look at this book I got from Andy Smith. Rock.
I figured that was up
Thought
your
you'd like
alley. You
this?
might enjoy something like that.
Thought you'd like this. Hugs and kisses, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Hang on.
Hey, your ghost
I
is
didn't
back.
read it. I didn't read it right. Hang on. Oh, there. Hang on. Oh. Yeah. I didn't read it right. Here it was. Here's the answer. Here's your,
Okay, let's
here's your
see.
note.
There you
Yeah,
go.
same font. Makes
That's
sense.
it.
You put lip print. Should have drawn some like lips.
Sherman in action.
Oh, no way.
I never even saw any of these in action books.
It's got a pretty nice color section in the middle, I think, if I remember right.
Oh, man, look at that. Squadron single.
Wow.
Oh, look,
So,
you
you know,
got
if you
the-
ever do a war thing again and you draw a Sherman tank, you're
Yeah, there's
set.
the Fury tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a difference. I'll give you a little thing.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell that this is early war because of how the circle over here on the star. But if you look at this gun, this is a 75 millimeter
Oh,
low
shit.
velocity gun, right?
Wow.
They
Yeah.
switched to the 76 millimeter, right? 76. It's not
Wow.
a 90, 76 millimeter, or is it a 90?
Is this World War
1945.
One,
It
right?
might be a 90. This is the
Shermans were World War II.
the
Oh,
So this might be a 90 millimeter gun. So we gunned up to go against the Tigers. But another interesting thing, you'll see this with the early Shermans. Do you see how the armor gets sloped like this?
Yeah.
yeah.
If you look at the newer armor, they added another couple of 100 pounds of steel right there.
Oh,
And
wow.
Oh,
the
better
question
reinforcement.
is, why? Because the shells were going right through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. They called it what they call them Ronson lighters. Ronson.
Have you seen the documentary on these tanks when the tanks were built? And
Oh
designed?
yeah.
It's on
Oh,
Amazon.
and thank you so much, brother.
Yep. The only way those they could affect those Shermans could hit Tigers, they had to go around to the back to get them because that was the only weak spot that we could penetrate them on.
Yeah.
Wow.
and it was
Okay,
great.
so
Yeah.
this is going to be. Oh, by the way, Pasquale 369 is backer 203.
Ah,
So,
Wow, look at that. You were.
but no.
because this book
So-
is costing me a lot of money.
So I picked Because they had a stack of different ones about different tanks. They had a Panzer one, and you just named the tanks. And I don't know shit about tanks. And
Right.
I'm thinking Sherman was ours, right?
Yes.
So I want to get him our tank. I don't know anything about that stuff. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that was ours. So I'll get the Sherman one.
No, thank you, bro. So I'm looking at it. This is with that muzzle brake on it. So see this one right here? See the T-23, which that is? What gun is that? I don't know if it's a 90 or if it's
I think it was a 90.
might be a 90. Here we go. Here. Nope, it's a 76 millimeter high velocity gun.
Jesus.
76
Nice.
millimeter, which the Panthers, the German Panthers, had a 75 millimeter high velocity gun. The Tigers had an 88 millimeter gun,
Wow.
and then our Pershing tank had the M26 that came in had the 90 millimeter high velocity guns, and we tore them T-34s up in Korea, didn't we? With
That German engineering, man, was
Nice.
you know.
Thank you, Andy. Oh man, thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it, man. Like I
didn't know
said,
what
if I
to say.
see something like that that catches my eye, I'm always thinking like, yeah, I'll get that. I've
you
gotten
were
Dennis
so
stuff
living,
before.
bro. You were so living in she.
And no,
We gotta fix that. We have to kill Archie Bear like twice as bad now. Art's
What?
not gonna have a good death, I don't think.
oh.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Yeah, you
Art
got
was
it.
the guard. isn't
So
he?
Randy says to refresh, Billy's past the milestone.
No, Randy Howell. Are you
I
kidding me?
love milestones.
My wife is gonna be so happy. Let me share it, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Share it, Andy, if you want.
I got it.
Oh no, that's me getting hit in the dick again.
Oh, come on now.
Hang on, let's go right to the point of impact. Oh,
Look at that.
Look
Look
at
at that.
Took
Yeah,
a
but you
beat
didn't
to the
even
man.
flinch. Why is that?
Here it comes. Hey, here it comes. Oh,
I like how he's still looking up and the thing's already hit his.
there's the point of impact.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't even flinch. I hope you were wearing a cup.
Wait, did we just learn one of Billy's fetishes? Is that what we're witnessing?
All right. Anyway, so all right, let's screen. Thank you for this, guys, so much. I'm so excited. All right, so here we are. Okay, you can share it now. Zombie
There we
Summer.
go.
Let me refresh it. Ha ha! Wow.
Woo! Cool.
I don't.
Love it.
Thank
Very
you, guys.
cool.
Thank you so much. Like I said, this book's 104 pages, and I'm paying for it all.
Mm.
It's killing
Nice.
me. 104 pages of full color. Oh.
That was awesome.
Well,
yeah,
that's good stuff. Guys, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up with, of course, Kor-Drath.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if we're going to wrap it up, we got to wrap it up with old Kor-Drath, The Reckoning. Right here, we are $695 away from 80,000. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're seeing 76. You're going, Andy's math is awful.
It is, though.
It's not that awful, though, because we are combining with the Kickstarter total as well. So
See that
once,
you're at almost another $3,000 for nothing. It's easy money. So like
Right.
Phil Diaz out there, bro. Go into Kickstarter because they're not gatekeeping anymore. Because that was proven. Well, first of all, they fired all those people, but it was also proven when all of these parody campaigns came out. I think it was a Cyber Frog, and there was Aaron, one of Aaron's campaigns too. There was like not parody. They were just like fake campaigns.
they were fake, yeah.
And but so they're like, oh, I guess they will accept Cyber Frog.
Yeah. So go check out Kor-Drath, The Reckoning, either Kickstarter or Indiegogo. We add the totals together so everybody gets all the stretch goals. We make everybody happy. Definitely go check it out.
Andy's
Badass.
been hard at work. What page did you just finish?
I finished 44 and I started 45.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
We're well over halfway.
At a 45 at a 76. Cranking
Close to
along.
80 grand. You're less than $700 away from 80 grand. Put a piece of original art up or something.
You know how I am with my original art.
Yeah.
Stingy.
So that would be a no.
So Dennis is going to be buried with his X-Men #1 and Andy with his portfolio. Just
I told my wife just to have a big bonfire. She can do whatever she wants with it at that point. So,
But that's always assuming we kick off first. For some reason, in every scenario, it's always us men that go first. Just saying, I think there's fault in that logic.
I know.
Yeah.
So wrong.
Must be
I don't
the
know.
stress.
In marriage, I think death is the goal. You know, they're like, till death do us part. Like, I'm winning that one. I'm getting it first.
I guess. Well, if it's by age, man, Jimmy, your wife's going to be able to get remarried and still be young. So
Yeah, that's what I keep,
Wow.
that's what I keep telling her. I'm like, you're gonna be fine when I go. You're still gonna have, you're gonna have your
You
look.
still got your prime.
Yeah,
If something happens to her, you're screwed.
I know. Who's gonna take care of me in my old age?
I know.
Insurance,
Or
baby.
prime,
Insurance.
holy
Well, we had the conversation. I was having dinner with my kids and my wife, and my kids are, my son's the same age as my wife, and my daughter's in her 20s. And I was like, so which one of you, my son and my daughter, which one of you is going to take care of me in my old age? And they both looked over at Anna. They're like, Anna? Anna take care of work. They're like, we don't have to worry about it.
That's right. So check out Kor-Drath, 76 pages, badass barbarian action. Kor-Drath's tribe is overrun by a legion of the undead. He, along with the sorceress Adriana, have to find out who did it, why they did it, what's going on. There's a larger story that will unfold for both of them. 5 different covers to choose from, an artist edition, a couple kick-ass t-shirts, if I do say so myself, and I do. And a game module. That's right, Dennis is writing a role-playing game so you can read the book and play the game. Get this beautiful Bud Root Lilith cover right there.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
And that you could read it and wear the shirt at the same time.
That's right. You could get the Lilith cover and, let's get down here, and the shirt.
Oh,
And go to your favorite coffee shop and people
Nice
will
shirt.
drool at your shirt and,
And
the
somebody
book.
asked earlier, yes, we have all sizes from the littlest ones all the way up through 4X. They're just in 2 different categories on the side.
You can wear
That's
that
right.
Lilith shirt to confession.
Yeah,
It's perfect. Yeah.
that's right.
That's what I'm
So
talking
guys, please go check out Kor-Drath. We are hard at work on it for you guys. And if you've backed it already, thank you so much. If you haven't, please go check it out. You probably will find something you like. And, well, if you have backed it, back it again. Get yourself a shirt. Buy something else.
Or
Get
just
one
buy
for a
us a
friend.
beer.
That's right. Or you can buy us a beer. The links are in the description below. Randy is stepping up to the plate, as always, posting them in the chat. You can go to the Kor-Drath website to read the first 8 pages as well and see some more stuff that's not on the campaign page. So definitely go do that. And we will catch you guys next week. Guests to be announced later. And we want to thank Billy and Jimmy for joining us today.
We did put out just before this, we just uploaded our review, the Chris Rock Netflix special. We just reviewed it and we popped that up. And then tomorrow we're going to be seeing one of 3 movies, all depending on what we can get into. And we will be doing our weekly movie review.
That's right. So it's either Creed, 65, or Scream 6. And I gotta say,
What's 65 about?
65 is the story of what's that actor's name? I'm blanking. The guy that
From
played
Star Wars.
Driver.
Adam Driver.
Okay.
Is a
He's a starship captain.
he's a starship captain. Thank you. He crash lands on this planet,
With his daughter.
and
I
you
think.
realize he crash landed on Earth 65 million years ago.
where there were dinosaurs.
Dude,
So, I
yeah,
mean,
that's like a distant thunder. I love the sound of that.
So
man.
he's got
Futuristic
space tech.
guns and dinosaurs. How do you go wrong?
Did you know dinosaurs were
This is
originally
why I
called?
wish we all live near each other, because I'd go there.
Yeah.
We'll go see that together.
You know that
Yeah.
the ancient Chinese, when they first discovered dinosaur bones, they actually called them dragons. That's what they referred to them as, dragons.
Oh, I bet you.
Yeah.
You think that's probably where dragons came from, right? Maybe they. Right?
think.
You think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think.
Imagine you're a Chinese guy, circa 2000 BC, and you come home and you wheel in your cart, and there's a big dinosaur skull in it.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
be like a hero, man. They'd like name, you know, that
Name
might
it
be
after
horse
you.
like Chang.
Yeah, no one will ever cross you again.
Famous and everybody wants to be Chang.
Yeah, they'll be
Who
like,
knew there was a Chinese man named Tyrannosaurus? They're like, we'll name this after you, Tyrannosaurus.
No, that was
Chang."
Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus. There you go. Tyrannosaurus. And on that note, everybody have a good night. We will catch you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody.
Live
Bye-bye.
long and prosper.
Thanks,
guys.
everybody. Thanks, boys.
Woo. You got it.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.